Hey guys and girls, how is it going? And welcome back to some more Banished with myself, Lewis. I hope you're having a brilliant day. I know the guys here in GeeksVille definitely are, because we just got chickens! Although we need to buy them. I think we can just have one. Like, I'm pretty sure you can do it with just one, which is fine, because then we won't have to trade too much. No. He doesn't want any of that stuff, though. He would quite happily have some tools. How would it be if I gave him 100 tools? He would... Well, Jeebus. Alright, we only need 50. I'll take that. 50 tools for a chicken. Boom! Alright, you can be on your merry way. Look at my little furry friend down there. My little feathery guy sitting down. What a lad. Okay, so we said in the last one that we would start making our population expand. We'd have a baby boom, and that's going to probably be the plan today. We also want to go ahead and get our chicken somewhere to relax. And it's getting a little bit tight for space around here, I must admit. We could have another herdsman down here, I guess. It's probably going to be a good idea, because then these can be crop fields, can't they? If we have the herdsman down here, then they can come up that way. I'm also probably going to take a farmer out and make him a herdsman as well. I think that's probably the best way of doing it. So let's have a little gandery down here, and we want our, what do we want? We want this guy, a pasture, and we'll throw it around here. It'll only be a small pasture, it doesn't need to be large. Pasture is too small, pasture is too small. How big can we get it? How big can we get it? Oh, it's gonna... we can't do it there, can we? Okay, how about this side? Pasture is too small. Ah, there we go. We can fit a little pasture there on the side for our chickens. How does that sound? I think that sounds like a thing. Okay, so we'll have that guy there for the chickens, and it might be worth getting another house round here. Are these guys full? I think they could be. Let's have a look. Oh, Gwadlin could do with a fella. You know what? I think we'll leave it. I don't think they need it just yet, but I would like to get a stone road down here, because it's very quickly becoming a place in which we have many people travelling, isn't it? Yes, and the same for here. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll get our builder to start making the stuff, so do your thing, and we'll speed the time up to 10 times, which is slightly risky, as most times we do this, we have like a small drought and people die, but I have faith. We've still got these houses over here to build as well, for when we start expanding this area, which should be fairly helpful. But I haven't decided if I want to take one out of my herds. Which one have we got? We've got the farmers, or anyone else. I think I could take it out of farmers. I don't think it's too much. Oh look, 13 students. I can't wait for these guys to finally come out. Oh, here we go. So a gatherer's died. Okay, who's going to replace the gatherer? I think it's going to have to be... we just had another one, a gatherer and a hunter? Ah, okay, so we can put you in there, and our hunter is 5 out of 6. Let's take... what have we got? 250... Well, we've got a load of stone. Okay, we can turn the stone down a little bit. We'll do that. Okay, there we go. Seems to be fairly decent. Let's wait for this guy to build this place up. They're starting to do their orchards now, which is pretty nice. Our crop fields are going to get replanted, ready for this year. We got a decent amount, 1,484 corn in the previous seasons, and 1,299 pears. And our food is still rising, so overall we're actually we're winning. Oh, look at all these deers. Where's our hunter when you need him? If only we could just give him a little whip and just say, oh, there's deers down there, deers. I don't think it would be that easy, though, unfortunately. But here we go. Our pasture is getting made. We're going to put our chickens in there. I think I am going to take one out of my... I think I'm going to take one out of my miners, because we got the miners with the fang. I'm going to take it out of the farmers, I think. There we go. And this guy is going to need chickens, and he's going to need a herdsman. There we are. I think as far as chickens go, I'm going to put it down to 4. Seeing... as we... yeah, should we put out 4? 1 out of 4, yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, there we go. So he should go on his merry way to go grab the chicken from the place. Oh, it's already been snagged. Is it gone inside the guy? Is it there? Where's our chicken? Oh, oh, oh. I don't see my chicken just yet. Where's my chicken? Oh, is that... no. Chicken? Someone smuggled my chicken? Oh no, there it is, look. It's that tame, they can just tell it where to go. What a clever little fella. Wow. There we go, just wanders in by himself. No worries at all. Well, there you have it. And this area actually looks kind of nice, doesn't it? It does look pretty cool, I guess. I wonder if I can tell where the herdsman here is actually living. Hopefully he's living fairly close. Let's have a look. That's this guy, isn't it? Yeah, he lives just up there. So that's actually pretty good. So let's start increasing our workforce. So first things first, we're going to get this guy up and running. So we'll get you built, because we need to start getting our population to boom a little bit. Our food is averaging around about 14 to 13,000, and it doesn't seem to be changing much, which is fairly decent, I think. Let's have a look in our production is good, right? Our graphs, population. So population is going up, but oh, I think I saw what I didn't want to see then. Yeah, children are going down, which is the problem. So students up, children down, not very good. Let's also go ahead, path fuel limit up to 1,000 to increase for the babies. And that should do that. What have you got? He's got pepper seeds. Oh. Oh. Although he doesn't really want to trade anything. We just got another labourer as well. Let's put that into our... we're going to want that in... Foresters? No. Farmers. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, and our storage for foods is almost at capacity. I think I'm going to pass on the pepper seeds. Yeah, because we've already got squash that needs planting, haven't we? So, yeah. That would do that. That would do that. Okay, right. So, another thing we need to think about as well is going to be for the vendor, which is going to be fairly important, but I don't think I want to do it just yet. No, not just yet. I haven't really got the labour force to take care of it at the minute, so we'll get around to that eventually, but we need to start placing another one of these around for our stored goods. Where is going to be a good place for stored goods? Around here is not a bad place for stored goods, I think, but here could be better. Yeah, okay, right, we'll do this. So what we'll do is we'll grab ourselves another one of these guys. Where have you gone? There it is, storage barn. We'll put it here, because this could be like the area of storage, couldn't it? Where we have all the guys and things. Yeah, that'll do the trick. So we'll do that. Tell this guy to get a wiggle on. They'll start crafting that for us. We've got a spare labourer at the minute, which can either go to stonecutters or miners. And I think everything else is fairly full. So I'm going to throw them into... builders for the time being? Yeah, it's going to be a thing. So we'll put them into builders for the time being. We've just got another labourer as well, so that one can go into stone cutting. Yes, there we go. Alright, so our children and our students is looking fairly good. 14 children, 16 students, all in all, pretty decent, yeah. I wonder if I have to reset that when I do that. But that's going to go ahead and do that for us, which is nice. Once that's done, we're going to go and start building these houses, and then we'll start working on getting our squash field up and running. Yes. And I think once we get enough people, we can build a couple of markets. Around here and probably around here would be a good place, because I'm looking to start moving in here at some point around the edges. Maybe over here. The problem is the markets don't stretch too far, so really the ideal place would be like here and here, or we can go full on central, which would be here, but that won't stretch out to these main areas, so you can build two. The problem with building two is sometimes your little guys get a little bit confused as to what they're meant to be doing. Oh, we just had a gatherer die. Okay, one of our gatherers died. Well, I guess we can take out of our builders, can't we? So there we go, there's that. What else died? We had a blacksmith died. Jeebus! Where's the blacksmiths? Okay, well, you're going to have a stone cutter, I guess. A stone cutter? Oh, oh. Wow! Where's our stone cutter? Oh, one of the fishermen died as well. Jeebus, loads of people are just suddenly dying again. It's happening, it's a drought of death. This is what happens when we do 10 times. We're slowing down a little bit. There we go. And a farmer. Whoa! Alright, so what are we lacking on here? We've got builders, we've got farmers, herdsmen, we have gatherers, fishermen, hunters, woodcutters, foresters, herbalists. You know, we're not actually that bad. The blacksmith is a bit of a worry, but all in all, we're not actually that bad. There we go, we've got a labourer, so we can put that in there. Farming-wise, it's not the end of the world. So let's start getting our buildings made. Let's start getting this one done. There we go. And we'll tell this guy to start doing his merry thing. And hopefully we'll start seeing some babies in these guys. I'm really, like, I want to know where these people live. Like, he's a gatherer. And, oh, so they do live pretty close to town. You know, they haven't got much of a walk, which is nice. They don't have to go too far. And we're actually doing really well as far as our happiness and health of citizens goes. We've got like 615 medicine. So I see really no need at the minute to start... Oh, look at our chicken. I see really no need at the minute to start thinking about making a hospital. Although it could be slightly helpful. We've got wool. Nah, I'm good. I shall skip that, thank you very much. Now, another thing that we do have to build soonish, as it could happen at any given point, is going to be, around here somewhere, a well. Yes, a well. And we need to figure out where we want this well. So here would be a perfect place, so we'll do that. We're also going to want another well around this side, which could probably be like here, which would come pretty handy. And I think that's all right. I think that could be fine. If we expand any further, though, we're going to have to we'll have to add more. But all in all, we're okay. How are we doing for stored goods over it? Yeah, so no one started storing their goods over here. They should eventually start using this area for stored goods once they realise that it's actually there. Hopefully. We can only hope. But our house is starting to come along nicely, which is good. We're unfortunately losing more villagers, but we've got 16 people, 16 students, just waiting to come out and fill those roles. And I cannot wait for those guys to finally come out and be able to do their jobs. Stop being students all the time. I guess we'll get there eventually. Alright, so that guy's doing his thing. We've got this, which is a limit, I guess. Right, you know what? We'll put the limit up even further. You can never have enough tools. There we go. I don't think you can ever really have enough supplies, because you can always build more supply areas for them, and you're always going to need more once you expand the village anyway. So it's never really a bad idea to have more stuff, I don't think. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We've got another labourer. So what are we missing? We're missing a builders, farmers. Missing a farmer. There we go. We go do some farming. And we have another house. There we go. Jamin and Rayleigh, the young couple, have just moved in. Very nice. And we've got our crop field. So I don't really know if I want to start get that guy going just yet. I would prefer to get more houses down, I think. So let's throw some around here. Yeah, so we'll have another house here and here. There we go. We'll pause this guy and get this one built. There we go. And hopefully we should start seeing the baby boom. I very much hope so. Because we've got so much food. We've got loads spare. So much food spare. What's that? 16, 15. Let's look at our statistics. So our children is going up. Yes, finally. And our students is averaging off. How's our food? Food took a small dip, but that was winter, and actually overall it's fairly good, I would say. We're actually doing fairly decent. The food is the one thing that you really need to keep a close eye on. The good way of putting it, which I've heard, is, oh my god, they'll die if they don't have things. Builders, no, farmers, there we go. Yes, we have to have someone in there, otherwise the chickens will die. Which is very bad. And another gatherer died. Well, hopefully we'll have the people to sort it out soon. Did someone auto-replace that person? Gareth died of old age. Simon Simmer is replaced. Ah, okay. And Hallen has become an adult. Well, there you go. One of the working force. Let's throw him into the fisherman. Health. And how is our house coming along? This builder is such a guy, or a girl. She's been working for us for so long, like doing so much good stuff. Alright, so while we're a little bit spare of stuff, shall we send our guys to go and gather some resources? I think we should. So, iron over here, and stone over here. It'll give the guys something to do, seeing as our mine is currently uninhabited due to the lack of humans. But they should be able to go grab all the bits and bobs that they need. What have we got? We've got 6 iron and 145 stone. I would throw someone in here, but I think at the minute keeping the food situation is the best thing. And seeing as we've come into early autumn, we're now going to be harvesting all of our stuff, which is pretty good. And did we just have... yeah, so someone just replaced our gatherer as well, which is pretty nice. Our fuel log limit is like 1,000. That's insane. We've actually got 1,000. We've got so many logs. That's insaneables. And how did we do for our crop field this year? We got 1,400, and we actually had a better year this year. Have we already started? 972. And our guy down here, 24 eggs. Well, there you go. I guess we'll probably need a bigger one eventually, but as we have the chickens there at the minute, and we get more people in, we can enhance the size of our pastures. And I think the same goes for our cows. Yeah, I think that could be okay. I think we haven't actually had an outcome of it just yet. I guess we're waiting for some more cows to be born, because they'll only reap the rewards once you go over the limit. So I set it down to 4 out of 4, because 4 seems a general amount in here. As soon as we have 5 cows, it will be used. That's a nice way of putting it, I think. So our house is doing down here. We've got another one built. We are yet to get anyone in there. I think we might have hit our limit of housing. What do you think? Oh, no, there goes Lavery. Yeah, we just got another 2 labourers as well. Awesome job. So where do these guys need to go? Well, we need another farmer. Go in there and start doing your farming. And that's pretty much it. We do need a miner, don't we? So you can go and do some mining. Yeah. And if we've got a family in here, we've got Lavery. I'm going to make one more house, I think. One more spare house for anyone that decides they want to move in. There we go. And that should equal out the amount of houses that we have. And we should see our food go down slightly. Bearing in mind that we've just reaped the rewards of our stuff down here, which is pretty nice. Got a load of food ready for the winter, which is just about to kick in as it's late autumn. We've got a quadrillion coats, which is nice. Loads of firewood. Everyone's happy. I see no reason to complain, except for the fact that we're slightly low on people dying, which unfortunately is unavoidable. But we have got a nice reserve of 14 students now, as that's saying as long as our teacher doesn't die, which seems to happen. They get halfway through their curriculum and then the teacher passes away. Hence why you should probably have more than one teacher. I guess that's actually a good idea. I think having more than one teacher, that could work out. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. So we're starting to get these guys. Let's get our stonecutters and our miners back up to scratch. We've got the baby boom incoming. Here we go. So we've got Patrice, Caden. Oh yes, and Mitchie just became a student. We still haven't got anyone in here, but I think they will do eventually once we get this place built up. And once because you have to kind of think about the long run, don't you? Where do you want your town to go in the long run? Well, the long run, I think, is going to be to move stuff over this way. Yes, because I was gonna do there, but then I thought, well, we've got these areas doing this, haven't we? So it's probably best to just leave them where they are, because they're bringing in a decent amount of food. This guy, our hunting cabin's bringing a load of levers and venison, and our herbalist is actually doing pretty good this season. So I think leaving there could be okay. As far as expanding goes, we can't go too far into here because we have our forester's lodge, so the only real viable areas are around this side or up here, and then the central area really would be here where we've moved off. So we've got the working district, the farming district, the cemetery, and the living district around the outside. But that's quite a mission to get to where you need to go, I think. Unless that could be like a schooling area. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, we just had a herbalist go as well. So we'll take out a stone cutter because we don't really need that much, do we? And we'll throw it into our herbalists. There we get. And let's just make sure that our population is actually going up, because I'm slightly worried our population isn't actually going up. Well, it kind of is. Let's have a look for the last 2 years. That was 10 years. Yeah, so we're seeing a rise. It's getting there eventually. I think we need to push more for the babies. We'll get there eventually, yeah. We just got another labourer as well, so we can throw that into our stone cutters. But spring, we do know that spring is the time for small sprouts to be born, and that goes for children as well. So we'll just have to wait around and see if we do get the guys that we're looking for. Once we finally get this house built. What is our builder doing? Where are you? Oh, there we go. We got another... Oh, is that a trading post? Yeah, loads of things happening right here. 14, 15 cool beans. We got another labourer as well, so where should we put our labourer? What are we running low on? Iron seems to be the thing, doesn't it? So let's throw another one in there for our minings. And what have you got? You've got wheat seeds. Well, we've already got wheat, I think. We've got wheat. Oh, no, we've got corn. Ah, what are you trading for your wheat right there? Firewood. Well, early spring could actually work out quite nice. Something like 400, 1,600 tools. Okay, so let's make the rest of this up. What would it be? It'd be something like 50. No, we need 2,500. We might actually not even be able to make this. We've got 2,400. This is going to strip me out pretty bad for wheat seeds. Do we really need wheat seeds? It's going to be 100 tools out of 400. But saying that, we've only got like... our population isn't that big, and we've got a fairly decent amount of logs, so firewood's going to take a little bit of a hit. It's down to currently, actually, no, I'm not going to do 400 firewood when we're on 494. Sorry, Mr. Trader, but we'll have your wheat another time, I think. And we just lost our stone cutter, didn't we? Ephelma has replaced our stone cutter. Very nice. Alright, there we go. So 2 miners, 2 stone cutters, herdsmen, everything else is up to date. Overall, our housing is starting to work out because we're starting to see more families and things moving in. Seems we have a ugly person down here, Lavery, who is not too wanted. I wonder where these guys are living. So you're living... Wow, you could have moved in there, but you chose not to. We've got this one here. Actually, to be honest, we do need more houses down here because, yeah, we just do. So I guess we'd put one here. Actually, we can get rid of this stone, can't we? So we'll put one here and here. Yeah, there we go. And we'll get rid of you. Get this guy doing his thing. There we go. It could even be worth getting a storage hut down here. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, let's put a storage barn down here. Where's a good place to put it? Easily accessible would be like here. But then we're unfortunately, we're going to be impacting a lot of this area down here. I guess here would be not too bad. Yeah, let's do it there. So should we put a storage barn there? I think we should. Okay, so we have a storage barn here. And then we'll get some roads along here. We'll build the fancy ones because we can. And we'll pause that as well. Let's get our houses built first before we do anything else. And there we go. Cool beans, guys. Well, I think overall we're starting to see a slight expansion in the way that our town is coming along. If we look at our graphs inside here, you can see that our population is rising, which is good. As long as we keep a good child to student ratio going up, all in all, we're gonna win. Yeah. Well, I don't think you can really win this game because overall a disaster's going to come along and something's going to explode. But it, you know, it helps, doesn't it? There we go. Got another miner. Poof. Nice. Alright, guys. So hopefully we'll see the baby boom happen in maybe the next episode. It's what I'm hoping for. I want to see this baby boom. 14 out of 14. 12 out of 14. Babies. Children. That is going up. You know what? Maybe they just don't like each other. Maybe we need to make a tavern. And then it doesn't matter. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode of Banished. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one, as always. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.